Hey buds, welcome back to Diavolo and welcome to a reaction to my reaction. Bo Burnham has, he called it. I mean, I talked about doing this for so long, a long time ago, like even before I started doing show reactions, I reacted to like intros and fights and like random bits and stuff like that. And JoJo's was one of the first shows that like I reacted to, and I'm like, I need to fucking watch this. And this was me before JoJo's, and then this is me after JoJo's. Relatively the same, right? Just my hair was a little bit longer there. It's still the same. I'm the same bitch, right? So I figured it'd be funny to like re-react, as in like react to my reaction. This is gonna be really annoying, but I think it's gonna be a fun idea, you know, after like, I guess when we first reacted to the intros, and this video, this particular one is no longer on YouTube. It's like privated because like the block and stuff got copyright blocked, but I have like a blocked version. So if you want to see the original, go to that, I guess. But otherwise, I'm gonna chop this up and I'm gonna just give you, I guess, my reaction to my reaction, and we'll see how it goes. But if you want, I have the entire reaction over here on YouTube for the cuts and on Patreon in full. And I've also allowed it so people just want like to get a little taste and see how things are over there. I have free trials and stuff like that if you go to the Patreon. So consider going over there, watching my full reaction, because I fucking love this show. Top 5 favorite animes of all time for sure. And you know, I'm a little nervous to see what the fuck I'm gonna say. I miss this show so much though. Even these intros are kind of like. God. My favorite. Hold on. I guess I'm also gonna react to the actual stuff as well as my reaction, so it's gonna be a little double dosage. But like, God, Twink Dio, in my opinion, potentially one of my favorite Dios. I can't get a good shot on him. There we go. That's close enough. Potentially one of my favorite Dios, the Twink Dio. I don't know. It was just him before his like. I don't want to call it potential. What's the opposite of potential? I guess it's still potential, just not in a positive. You know, format.
So,
what?
I don't remember the show looking like this. This looks like a little different art style than what I remember that's from last week.
Okay. It's like, I wonder if I did the outros or something first, or even the bits. Like, yeah, you know what? I did always compliment how, like, much effort was actually put in the intros compared to some other anime intros. Sometimes it's just like cute little running or like little poses or some shit like that. But like they're beautiful intros. And I think that's what originally put me onto JoJo's, is like the amount of effort and attention and love that was put into just like the first like 30 seconds. Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, the stolen kiss. Oh my God, you remember that? Oh, I'm almost already excited to rewatch the show. I watched the whole thing in sub, and now I want to watch it in dub just to get the different perspective of it as well. But like, I'm excited, you know, because we only went through the show once, and I'm already craving more of it. And people are like, you react to it again? I'm like, no, we cannot fucking react to JoJo's again. God, what a fucking scene that was. Oh, we're gonna be yapping. This is gonna be a fucking yapathon, all right? Remember this reveal when like Dio, like he was cornered in the fucking, there's gonna be spoilers here, right? Because I finished the show. We have a lot to talk about. The names, I'm gonna fuck up with a lot of the names because again, I only saw the whole thing once. But like when they all came out from behind the curtains with Dio's reveal and they fucking shot him and he took the guy's, I think it went like this and he cleaned like his hip. Oh my God. All right, I can't wait.
I still have zero idea what the show's about. This does not line up at all with the clips that I saw.
Yeah.
The clips were like a bunch of jacked men just in a random everyday scenario and then punch women.
Yes. Yes. That is the show. Oh, Jonathan. The man. God, isn't it crazy? Because I think the first part is like 8 episodes long. How impactful those 8 episodes are for the fucking rest of the show so far. I mean, we have part 7 coming out in about a month. Oh, I can't wait for that. I reacted to the trailer of that too, if you guys are interested in that. But like, that's very exciting. We'll talk about that another time. We can't let this be about that. But Jonathan, like as like the first JoJo, our main boy. He was just so pure and so good and a solid first protagonist. And like I always have this discussion in my streams about like like, who is my favorite JoJo? And like, I love them all in different ways. And like, no one will ever beat Joseph for me because Joseph is my number one. And then if Jolyne wasn't such a badass, it would have been Jotaro. But it's pretty much Joseph, Jolyne, then Jotaro, I think in that order. And then we'll work our way down. But God, love Jolyne, but Joseph is my man. But Jonathan, he might not be my top 3 JoJo's, but he was so pure, he was so good, and I loved his character. And then everybody after him was kind of like playful and spicy and a little dark sometimes. And Dio, my favorite JoJo. That's beautiful. It was so good.
I really enjoyed that.
God. This one's so good too. Holy shit. Oh my God. They kill it. I remember loving these goddamn intros. The same thing happened with Mob Psycho, where I reacted to like Mob Psycho intros. I'm like, ugh, fine, I'll check it out. And then Mob Psycho it might be my number 1 favorite anime, but I also am obsessed with Frieren, and I also love JoJo's and Demon Slayer and fuck, I forgot the one about the kid with Boji. You guys remember Boji? Yeah. Beautiful. Yep. That's Joseph. That's my man. That is my man. A little jazzy. Oh my God. I just love the secure masculinity that is the show. You know, like just watching like the characters, like they're dressed in like their fucking slutty crop tops and like they're fucking posing and then like also beating ass. I love it. These are my Power Rangers. The JoJo's. Oh no. I forgot. Every time. Yeah, that fucking face. Yeah. Oh man. You know what the fuck you were getting into, did you? Yeah, we no longer look at women the same in JoJo's because it is a trap. It is a trap because they'll advertise them like this and be like, hey, she's 10 years old. And I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess. And that's just what happens every goddamn time. And even when I reacted to the Part 7 trailer, there was like, oh, this is this guy's wife. I'm like, it says wife, but I'm not trusting that for a fucking second. And someone was like, good thing you trusted your instinct. Fuck yeah, I did. No. I mean, this
I really do need to check out the show.
Actually, this is that's probably the most safe person because I think that was the mother, right? Is what that ended up being, and he saw her in the bathtub, and I was, what are you biting your fucking lip for? Why is everybody beautiful? I just don't like it, because that's the way it's gotta be. It's the way it's gotta be. They're all so beautiful and I love them. And what I love about like this one in particular too is like, I love that each part necessarily didn't have like a entourage. You know, part 1 was, well, the part 1, he did have Speedwagon. You're right. It wasn't just like, because I'm like, Jonathan was alone for a bit, but not like too long, So he had Danny for a little bit too. But like, it varies between like, having one extra person, like Joseph was just him and one other guy, right?
I don't understand why everybody's beautiful, and I think JoJo is the one with the darker hair.
Yeah,
but I'm not 100% sold because I feel like I see different characters every time.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make any kind of sense from these intros.
It's hard to make sense of it because there's just so much. There's a lot of shit to process. There's a lot of characters that get tossed around a lot because it's not every day you find a show that like changes its main character like every season in a way. So like it's going to be confusing, but like again, they make these intros so engaging. And that's what I like, again, what helped me fall in love with like watching JoJo's and getting into it. Oh my God. It's one of my favorite intros, I think. I mean, again, there's a lot of really good ones, but when that fucking guitar comes, every fucking time it hits, it's so good.
every one of these songs. See, that I recognize. I recognize this jacket with the giant chain on it. That I don't know really what the purpose of that is.
It's the rule of cool. I don't really know what to fucking call it either, but I mean, if you could pull it off, you fucking do it.
These songs feel
what?
Cinematic?
Yeah. They are.
Is that the word I want to use for it? It's like very like grand entrance.
It is.
It feels like not necessarily a boss room, but it feels like a very dramatic.
It's not a boss room. It's just our main characters are the bosses. You know, because like it almost feels like, if I had to explain it, walking into like an WWE, you know, when they have like their like songs when they're fucking walking down, you can't tell me you can't imagine this intro with JoJo walking down the fucking that path. That's what it is. They made beautiful music for this. God, the fucking squad. Oh my god, I fucking love this show so much. I love it. We got stuff to talk about, you know, because like it's so cool again that you start with Jonathan, right? And then Jonathan fucking dies and his body goes to Dio, and then part 2 happens and we have Joseph, you know, and then Joseph like survived his encounter with like the Pillarmen. We're not going to talk about that, but then like he is in part 3, you know, and he's part of the squad. Like the main character from the previous like is in this group, and how cool is that he's like working with I think it was nephew. I forgot how the lineage actually works, because I think you're his either grandson or nephew, but then like Josuke is your uncle, something like that. I think. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think that's your I think so. But like it's just these are the guys. These are the guys. What?
Is that the squad?
It is.
Are these guys the squad?
They
Can
are.
we go back a pinch?
That's my boys.
Okay.
Oh my god, that Dio. Let me tell you real quick. This is a reaction, but it's also me oozing over like JoJo's as well. It's gonna be a mix of a bunch of things. I hope you guys enjoy. So if you enjoy this, please consider watching again. My reaction to JoJo's was an unreal experience, and I'm saying that from my perspective because like the show means a lot to me, because one, this reaction and your support was what got me there to begin with, and then being able to watch the show with you guys and be like, that was a crazy assessment. This must be a pre-watch because there's no fucking way you guessed that. And I got a few of those moments, which was pretty cool. But like also sometimes I completely don't know what the fuck is going on. But like it was just such a like. There's not a lot of shows that are like JoJo's, where it's like it almost feels like my playthrough of Outer Wilds and like almost like Deltarune, I guess, where it's like such an unreal, unique experience where like I will never be able to have this experience again. You know, like sometimes when you rewatch things, it's like, oh, I'm like, this is still good, but like it's still gonna be good, of course, but like the twists and the you know, the characters and the fucking just the events that happen, the reveals. Oh my god. But what else I was originally gonna say is, if I can ever pull off this Dio pose and get that fucking star, I fucking would. Cosplay Dio in a heartbeat. The squad.
Look at these guys.
Yeah, these are the guys.
They all got the most handsome faces.
They are.
And then we got this creep. I don't even know what you're staring at. It doesn't even look like you're looking at him.
Creep? He is not a creep. He's working. He has done so much. You're gonna find out. You'll find out eventually.
I'm telling you, if I had 4 friends and we all looked like that, I would also just walk around the world.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop you from doing anything?
Nobody. Fucking nobody. If I was that big, for sure, I would just have to. I would make like I would hire people to just travel the world with me, and we just pose on. We'd just be stunting everywhere in sick outfits. God,
I have more questions.
Yeah, what's
This
up?
is what I do for my reactions. I like talking. I like assessing. I like talking about things and speculating.
Yeah.
And then I just like learning from you guys and all the fun stuff. All right. I usually have to say it sometimes because sometimes people just want reactors that just sit there and watch things.
Yeah, we can't do that.
I like talking.
We do like talking, and that's, I mean, if you made it this far in the video, you're fucking, what, we're 8 minutes into my reaction and 4 minutes into the other reaction, and now I'm in 20 minutes. It's gonna get longer. We can't re-react to this again. In a decade, I'll come back to this bitch and re-react to it for fucking no reason at all. But like, I think that's just why I love this show so much. There's so much to talk about, and there's so much to love and appreciate. Again, like, JoJo's to me is a passion project. You know, so much love went into making this show, and I think they deserve every fucking second they get to appreciate all the small random details and random fucking hair bullshit, because it's fun and it's exciting.
That's how we do things. How does this work?
What?
All right, because like I don't remember, like, all right, it's like Zatch Bell or like Pokemon because they have like a character behind them that like fights for them.
Yeah.
Does it fight for them, or is it like actually them in a different form?
Yes. It's not really them in a different form, but it is them, but not really. But like, it's connected. Yes.
Like it feels like whenever you're playing a fighting game, and you push a combo button and the character comes out the screen and punches in something and jumps backwards. You know, that's what it feels like.
It's close. It's so good. It's so good though. Yeah.
Beautiful intro.
Yeah.
I love that song. I'm also a little sucker for like the double bass pedals.
Yeah. I was also fucking Jimmy. It's so good. It's so fucking, this song is, God. I'm gonna have to make a tier list of the intros or something at some point. Or even the parts, everything. We're gonna tier list everything. We'll have to have a JoJo's day. Maybe before, like the day before, or like the stream before the actual show comes out, we'll do like a JoJo stream where we'll tier list fucking everything and parts and stands or whatever. I would love it. I love this one too. Oh, they're all so goddamn good. Oh, this is the one with the clock stuff.
I real quick, I want to give props to
What? Who are we giving props to? What? The Phoenix guy? The rooster?
the guy's character is a rooster head.
Yeah.
But another jacked man. And then this guy coming up here.
Yeah.
It's like a fencing robot.
Yeah. He is pretty sick. Oh my god. Almost the true main character of the fucking third part. You know, Jotaro was going through a lot with his fucking mother, but like his story was pretty fucking intense. And he still fucking made it through. What a fucking character. Yeah, you picked it up.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was gonna be
More
the first time or the
questions.
second time.
Is this show kind of like...
Or maybe not.
I mean, all right. I really hope I don't look stupid doing this or
What?
assessing this, but like, it's like, did all 5 of them go into like a crazy mansion kind of thing? And they
Yeah.
all kind of like go into, like, there's different things happening in each of the rooms or something like
Kinda.
that? And like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's almost like they're exploring a dungeon together.
Yeah.
Which would be sick.
It is.
That would be really cool. I mean, it
I
doesn't...
mean, it's not even just a dungeon. Like, every fucking episode is chaotic. There's a fucking mimic on a submarine. We are gambling our souls away. We are playing video games. There's a perverted orangutan driving a fucking boat. Take those phrases and make them make sense out of context.
Sound like it sounds a little generic when I'm explaining it, but I love that kind of like dungeon, like delving, mechanic,
Diving,
arc,
spelunking.
I'm not good with my words at the moment.
I'm never good with it.
I just love when you don't know what the hell is gonna happen next, and after the clips from last week that are like chaos, and then it's also like story, like, oh my god, I'd be...
Every episode is like vastly different. That's still fun. Like, it's unique in each episode, but it also follows this linear story. Like they just do such a good job at like keeping things interesting and coherent. It still makes sense, and at the same time don't. They hit everything.
Here we go. Where's the fencing robot?
I don't mean to hype myself up, but I'm a cutie patootie. I'm very excited about the fence. I mean, it's a good character. It's a great stand. I love it.
I think it's just this.
Oh, we just got lucky. I thought we noticed that.
I think it's just that scene when they're climbing up the stairs.
Yeah.
That like it makes me think that they're all going through like a spooky mansion, and I would love that. I would love that there's an anime like that. I want to make an anime now.
Yeah.
Also, there's one more thing I picked up.
Yep.
Right. So one here. Keep missing it.
Yeah, we get better, or do we don't?
So we have like someone holding a spear. Yeah. And then people on like a tail thing.
Anubis.
Then the Anubis.
Mm-hmm.
And then a cat thing.
Yep.
I wonder if those are like the villains of this mansion.
No.
Or something like that, right?
No. Not well.
They have to be something like they have to be the evil side. They can't just be all their. I guess it could be their like Pokemon forms or whatever it is. I don't know what else to call them.
Pokemon forms. The stands. Yeah. Remember how sick this was? Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit.
It gave me.
Do you know how sick it would be if you were watching a show?
Yeah.
And you're watching the intros every time, and then like they change the intro to like enhance the dramatic effect that's happening within the show.
Yeah.
Because like that's a really sick idea.
I love it.
That like no one else is doing.
No.
Like imagine you're just watching this as normal, and then like this thing happens, and they're like, what
you
the
would
fuck's
lose your
going
fucking
on?
mind.
And, like kind of like it like enhances your enjoyment of the show more just by like tweaking the intro like for like 5 seconds.
It wasn't even.
It's sick.
Actually, technically, it was no seconds. Am I right? But yeah, that's the fucking magic, dude. That's I couldn't imagine watching this when it was airing and like having this happen on screen. I would lose my fucking mind, dude. Because I'm like, again, if it's something you're passionate about, like, it's. I envy the people that got to experience that like authentically. And I guess I would have been able to if I like didn't react to the intros and stuff beforehand. But then also I don't think I would have watched the show. I would need like I haven't met someone that advocates for JoJo as much as I advocate for JoJo. JoJo is my aesthetic. All right. Beautiful man that you are unsure about his sexuality, but like he will fucking send it for you. All right. He will. He'll do whatever he can is for the greater good. And they're just a bunch of great boys that just want to take care of people and kind of their family and also call their mom a bitch sometimes. But we saw past that because he's still a great guy. Yeah.
Like I don't know who the hell this guy. I'm assuming it's a blonde guy's Pokemon. It's just what I'm gonna call him. It like distorts the audio, so it's like what the hell's going on when you're first listening to it, and then it gets all quiet.
Yeah.
This is sick.
It's very cool.
Like, what if you were like, all right, so I imagine in the show, it'd be like, you haven't seen the main guy yet, but you're about to see him in the next episode.
Well, I guess I don't know that's Dio. You know? Right? Unless I'm trying to remember how often I think Dio pops up relatively often in part 3. Because there's a lot of conversations and stuff. So it's not like a reveal necessarily. I think it's more to advertise that like, hey, shit's about to hit the fan.
And then this would pop up and you're like, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
You know? That'd be kind of cool because then it's like still a mystery and it's kind of dramatic because you don't know the intensity of this villain. I really want to watch this.
Yep. I love it. I do though. I do. That's me. Yeah. I think it's another one. Oh, we're on this one. Yeah. Yeah, it still slaps. I thought there was gonna be. I thought there was like 2 more versions of that, but maybe it's this one. One of the intros has like 4 different versions. It feels like. What's up?
Who's this kid?
It's Koichi. That's the other JoJo.
Wait, who are all these people? Wait, all right. So is that that's JoJo because he has the name on his hat.
Well, yes, but that's yeah. Well, yes, no, but yes.
He seems different from the last episode.
Because I think what we discussed is like JoJo. The JoJo is the main JoJo for that part, which Jotaro is not. It's Josuke, but Jotaro is also JoJo, right?
Last intro. And so is this Pokemon.
Actually, part 4 is the one that has the most JoJos in it, right? Because we have Joseph, Jotaro, and Joseph. Well, yeah. No, I think 3 is the max, right? Oh my god, I forgot about her.
This one feels like it takes place in a different timeline.
I mean, they all technically do. This one is a really different vibe, though. I think like part 1 to part 3, or all 3 of those, they're all like very like they're all very, what's the term I'm looking for? They're big. They're big. You know, we had vampires, mansions, zombies, all that shit in the first part. Second part, we were fighting fucking pillar men and training, I guess, and you know, still going to fucking like. Well, I guess part 2 isn't as crazy, but like I feel like it was still ramping up. And then part 3 is like where shit hits the fan. And then part 4, like even though it comes up, and I feel like it mellows out here at part 4, because part 4 it takes place in this like cute little quiet town, which is like a little spooky. You know, there's ghosts and serial killers. You know, it's just more of like an eerie vibe. But like you take a second to more like breathe and appreciate in this part than in the other parts. The other parts are like fucking nuts. But this part you can appreciate things a little bit easier.
Like the other ones kind of felt fantasy-esque because of the mansion and stuff.
Yeah.
Kinda. This one just feels like it's like in the 80s.
I don't remember actually where it takes place. It could be.
Wait, where's that JoJo in the middle?
That is JoJo in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it's a remix of the song. It's the same song, it's just
disco-fied. Like, again, no show like really reworks their intros differently. God damn it. I love it. I want to watch the show again already. Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that. Hold on. We're going back.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it's a remix of the song.
Yeah, it's a remix.
It's the same song. It's just different.
Disco-fied. So Koichi, I didn't notice their shadows were like the different people of like their events, their situations in part 4. Because that is his girl situation, which was complicated. And then that was his this was the arrow that created his stand and father. I'm trying to remember the exact like how it happened. And then that's his father. Was the first one his brother and his brother died? Is that who that was? I think that was. And then that was his father that's been deformed.
He's got a little Pokemon now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because he got his fucking like neck slammed in the fucking door. Was that when that happened? I'm trying to remember exactly when, but I remember Koichi. I think I described it somewhere in part 4 where like Koichi is the one you send in first because if your stand can heal other people but not yourself, you send Koichi in first to take the damage and then you beat the shit out of him to fix him up afterwards. You might as well. You know, you can almost make him immortal, just make sure he doesn't die instantly. But he definitely got the shit kicked out of him relatively early.
He upgraded.
He did.
He evolved.
He did.
So he must start the series, the show.
Yeah.
The season.
Yep.
Without one,
part.
And he's like, I want to help. I want to do something too.
Yeah.
And then he gets this really creepy baby.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about this part is that, like, even though, again, I appreciate each part having their own different art style, this art style feels older than the older parts. You know, like, this looks like it could have came out before part 1. In part 1, like, even though it's just got a unique style so it doesn't seem as old, but this part, it's like, oh, let's make it look like a 90s anime. You know?
Okay. I still don't know which one's JoJo. I want to say it's the one in the center, but the guy on the left also has the hat.
Yeah.
Unless the guy on the left, like, he's from the past season, but now he has this guy in the center.
Yeah.
Who is
his uncle.
I cannot tell.
It's his uncle. You'll never fucking guess that is his fucking uncle. That's wild.
Almost like identical.
I
don't think they would be siblings. I feel like they could be, maybe not clones. They could be cousins too. They could be related. They could also not be related, and I could just be confusing them. But no, just like based on their face structure and their lips, they both have like the same exact.
Honestly, fair. Huh. Props to me for digesting their voluptuous lips and their fucking face. They do look very similar. Oh my god. No.
Who is that guy?
No.
Who is this?
This, once he is actually introduced, I feel like is where this fucking part's. Unfortunately, I never liked him. It's gonna be hard for me to remember names for the most part, but like, God, a lot of people are like, no, he's a cute character. I'm like, fuck that dude. You know, it was exhausting for me. And then I was sad, but still exhausting.
And why does he have spikes on his head?
It's just, he was born that way. Oh my God, Rohan. Writer of Rohan. Honestly, potential JoJo. What a great character. Sometimes they really fucking nail the side character, and Rohan is one of them. And they also have Legolas. Oh, that's right.
That's gonna do something for me.
Well, please. Isn't that the woman that takes the face, right? Or am I confusing it? I could have sworn that was the woman that I don't know if she had a stand or if that was her service, whatever it was. But this is also a really sick image, by the way. This is a beautiful shot.
I'm also curious on the actual fighting in this anime because it seems like all they do is this punch thing. So I don't know if it's his special ability or what, and that means that guy's JoJo.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do that. That was one of my gripes about the show is I don't like that so many people did this uru. I feel like it should have been labeled to anyone with a JoJo body should uru. But there was other people that also uru. You know what I mean? So I just felt like there was too many people that did that. And I'm like, that is our special move, you fuck. But there was a lot of mix as well. There was a lot of situations where they used their stand's capabilities effectively. You know, so there was a good balance, but I was like, too many people are doing this shit. And also, I would have loved to see a little bit more variety with the Uras, because I think at least Jolyne did it with a kicking way, but most of them pretty much kept that same format. And I would have loved to see a version of their version of the Uras, you know, in a way. Again, it's nothing major at all, but I was like, I would have loved to see just a little tweak.
If the punching ability is from his guy. Because that's been in the previous intros.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I also want to say that the last time that this happened with a show that I really enjoyed the intros or random bits or whatever it is
Mob Psycho
was one of my favorite anime now of all time.
Yeah.
One of them.
I was just talking about this.
Is Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
Because I watched the intros and I'm like, this is wild. This is some random ass shit. And I watched the show. I'm like, this is fantastic.
It is.
It's a great show.
It really is.
I love it. I love Mob. I would always recommend Mob Psycho.
And I do. If you guys have not seen Mob Psycho yet, I feel like if you like this show, you would like Mob Psycho. The whole major gist of it is self-improvement. It's got a great message. It doesn't overstay its welcome whatsoever. You can kill the show in almost a day, it feels like at this point. It's relatively short. It's 3 seasons, and it's just so delightful. I love it so much. Please watch it.
Breakdown.
I think this is the intro where things really start changing a lot.
So already this feels more up to date in a timeline. So I feel like they're going from like older to newer.
Yeah.
Cause let me just watch a little bit more. Let me make sure I'm not talking out of my ass here.
We always are. Let's be honest. We always are fucking guessing and trying our fucking best. But yeah, technically we're right. It's just so interesting that they trickle in this like frame by frame movement. And it's so like when you're first watching it, you're like, oh, it's just an artistic design. But like, no, it's like it is imperative to like what the fuck is kind of happening. It is. You guys already know. I love it so much.
Never mind about the timeline. And yes. I don't know who she is.
She is fine.
She looks like my partner a little bit.
Oof. That's an oof.
That's my type.
Not anymore.
Yep.
But I think she was one of the safer ones because she was the wife of the original body of the, like, when he got his face swapped, I think that was the wife of the guy he swapped to. The kid. You remember how important that fucking kid was? Detective? He was what, like 10? 8? One of the two? And he was the reason why they fucking made it through? Yep. Yeah. I fucking love when they do this shit. Oh my god. It's so fucking sick, dude. It is so sick. God damn it. I miss this. I miss being so confused on what the fuck is going on, but I'm like, this is different. Fucking why? Go ahead.
Does anyone else get anxiety when that happens?
Why? What do you mean?
I feel anxious.
Yeah, it's very different. Which I guess like when you're so used to something and then like it turns on a dime and you're like, I am unsettled and I'm uncomfortable. Yep.
This is cool. I kind of like doing this.
Yeah.
Like I was originally gonna apologize for pausing so much, but like there's
a lot.
Like there's a little story in all of these.
There really is though. Is this how you guys talk to me? Is this like what your guys' perspective is on reacting to watching reactors? Because like I love talking about the things that I'm talking about. You know, you guys don't have like that other vessel, but I guess now I'm that vessel to you guys, and you're like, yeah, this is it's fun, and there's a purpose, and I don't feel bad whatsoever. I love pausing so much, and I love talking things through. Sometimes I pause at bad moments, but hey, it's just sometimes you're gonna have some misses in a field of wins. I would like to call it a field of wins, but you know, like with the amount of pausing we do, there is some moments where like, oh, if you waited 5 more seconds, you would have had an answer. But like, again, I need to appreciate the things the second I see them because like, there's a lot to talk about, and there's a lot to say, and there's a lot to love.
Like I don't remember her fainting like that in the last intro. I also have a horrible memory.
Yeah.
But then the thing that happened in the beginning, it was like when the time rewind.
It was a good one.
I wonder if the villain or whatever happens in the show, he's got a time kind of thing. Yeah. And then that's what that's symbolizing here. And this woman, I don't know if they're trying to save this woman or she gets killed here.
Well, she doesn't technically want to be saved. I don't remember exactly what happened to her. It was a very complicated part. It got a little awkward with the kid sometimes, right? Because I remember something like, oh, can I even show this? Yeah. But no, she was exactly where she wanted to be, because I'm pretty sure she was like, oh, what's gotten into him? Maybe he read a smut book, and he's acting all manly now. No, his thing was he didn't give a shit that you existed, from my knowledge. And she was like, oh, I love that. Toxic. Yeah.
We're going backwards.
We're going backwards.
This is exciting.
It is. Yeah. No. Yeah.
We were stuck in a dude.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yep.
We're only halfway through the video, so if you do not like the pausing, I have to address this because this is more than I usually have. But like, this is exciting.
It is.
I feel like I'm almost watching the show, but also like not understanding a goddamn thing that's happening.
No.
But that little scene there. Mm-hmm. Last time it just went through the first door, then that was it. Now we're going backwards in time, but it was like looping a little bit. It could be symbolism.
It is. It's. It is, and it's so fucking good. Fuck. I love it. I love this shit.
That guy with the white hair has got to be the villain, and he had a clip thing, right?
Yep,
that's what he had. So wait, was that a stopwatch?
I don't remember if that was a stopwatch or not. No. That was his.
Didn't mean that.
That was his like trigger, right? So was that supposed to trigger? I don't remember if that is what caused the explosion. It was like because he had like a backup thing in place. I'm trying to remember because it got complicated because at some point there was like 2 stands, kind of. It was like a stand and then a part 2 stand in a way. So things got a little dicey. But he does hit it like a detonator.
It could be his ability thing. I don't know what he's pressing, but it messed it up.
It did mess it up. What? Yeah.
If this shows anything remotely close to the quality that they put in their intros and the thought and effort and everything, I like. People talk about the show. I know people really like it, but if it's at that kind of quality, I think it needs to be praised a little bit more.
Honestly, I still kind of feel that way, and I don't know if I'm biased or not because like it's because I love it because like like you want the things that you love to like be more loved, of course, but like JoJo's was such a wonderful experience, man. Again, like the stories were like they're like the stories themselves were full. The show feels full. It's not just like it's a random shit. Well, I mean, it is random shit, but it's the random shit that's the good random shit. You know what I mean? Just like there's so many good memories and storylines and like even the small like 10-second bits are like there's so many memorable things about the show. And even like I always since the like first episode, I oozed. I should not be using that word. I got so excited at remember the color palette changes? Oh my God, every single time I was like, this is so sick. I'm like, this is what a beautiful artistic direction for it. And I lost my mind every single time.
This is the last time I will ask.
No.
Because depending on when this goes out, which is going to be Tuesday night, by Wednesday, if enough people want me to react to this, I will do it. I will do it.
And we did it.
All right.
Yeah.
But I am really excited to watch this, and I would totally binge the hell out of this on my own. Mm-hmm. This is final.
I would have. I definitely would have fucking killed the show in like a month if I didn't react to it. But oh my God. Watching it with you guys, and again, like, I know a lot of reactors get a lot of shit for, reacting, which, fair. Everybody's job is weird to some extent, and like, react, like, it can be like lazy-ish content, but like I love reacting to shit. Okay, for me, it's a lot more than just like let's just sit here and watch something. No, we appreciate the things that people like worked hard for and put their love into. You guys showed me something that you're like, hey, I love this. Can you look at this? I'm like, yeah, I'll look at this. I'm like, I know why you love this. This is pretty fucking good. And we connect over like a new thing that we both appreciate. All right, it's about the connection. It's not about like how easy it is to make, because there's other content creators that put a fuck ton of work into their quality and their stuff, and which is fantastic for them, and I love their content as well. But like, there's still something nice about being able to watch something together. It's just delightful, and it's been such a wonderful experience, like getting into this field. Oh my God, the other JoJo, Bruno, no, I can't remember, it's Bruno, what the fuck was his name? Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. I loved this man. In the beginning, I couldn't stand him because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing licking this like underage man's like face, right? Because on the bus, can you sneeze already? Can you make a decision to sneeze? Oh, fuck. Like that was like one of my first impressions of him is going up to like Giorno, Giovanna, Bruno. Come on, what the fuck was it? And he like licked his face. I was like, you are out of fucking line. On brand for JoJo's. Fighting Yeah.
Is that a thing?
It is.
In the show?
It is. I remember
someone
this.
Has a gun and they summon little guys to like push it in different directions?
Yeah.
That would be...
It doesn't work as often as I would hoped it to work. Because I don't really trust... It's now my thing in JoJo's is like, you don't use guns. You don't use guns because 90%, potentially even 95% of the time, they don't do exactly what you're intending on doing. The actual guy that shoots this gun, I know this is going to be an exaggeration, but shot himself more times than he shot other people. Not entirely, but he definitely shot himself quite a bit, and he didn't actually hit or was effective with the guns in other capabilities after the introduction. I know that's it could be a hot take, but I remember being shocked at him actually being able to hit the target at some point in the show. Fighting! What was it?
This is so much fun. I'm really enjoying like breaking down these, or like at least think I'm breaking down.
Oh my god! All right, so I think this is the intro that I think is used or has the most variants because I remember watching this one so many times. Yeah.
All right, last time we had a very dramatic intro. It was the one that was exciting, where it's like it was the time stop, and the guy walked past him.
Yeah.
So and that was kind of like I'm just saying they both start off with like a whisper and the blah, 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 you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. What is this edit?
Oh, did I freeze? Hold on, I froze.
Yeah.
All right, so I think my camera
Tech problems. Still have those to this day.
messed up. I've been using my phone as my webcam because it looks significantly better.
I forgot about that.
I don't know if that's the reason why I messed up or not, but anyway, we're just gonna continue on here. I just thought this guy was really funny looking.
I actually liked his character. You know, I kind of wish he was around for a few more episodes because I liked his stand a lot, and I liked him being he was a leader, right? He was one of the leaders of the groups. I liked him a lot. Oh, we're not gonna pause it there because I was am I not concerned with the hand? Okay, we are. Yeah.
Oh shoot, too far.
Yeah.
I loved that. I thought this was the hand, like it was just people holding hands, and then it's a lot of blood.
It is a lot of blood. Which honestly, it's when I think about that scene, I think about more part 4 because I keep forgetting about the hand thing, which that was a crazy fucking situation as well. So like when I see that now, I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't that associated with more part 4? Which yes, but also no.
Jesus.
You don't. I'm gonna take this pause moment to appreciate one of my favorite in the group. Even though I do love Bruno, and Bruno's my JoJo. All right, I don't consider Giorno Giovanna my JoJo. It's Bruno, but Bucciarati, something like Bucciarati. But Abbacchio was my guy. I loved him.
I'm in.
We're not. No, don't be. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I mean, I didn't forget, but like, oh, the person. I wanted more. I wanted more. Like, this is one of my favorite villains. I think in the show. Like, if it wasn't Dio, it's Doppio. Diavolo. Oh my god, he was such a great villain. Beautiful design.
I need to address it. After it happened, I was like, it doesn't have to be that big of a thing, but
it doesn't. But it is. But it is. And I love that we picked this up too, because it's like the blood, like this quarter second of the blood dropping is like so important to like the fucking show. And it was so annoying to like actually process exactly what's happening with it. Oh my god. What an adventure.
Yeah, that glitch.
Yeah.
I noticed it. I don't know what it means. There ended up being more blood afterwards, but
it's relatively complicated, but it's also not. But it is. Hell no. Oh, we just love it. We just love it.
All right. In my opinion, that was the most regular intro that they've shown so far.
It is more like, it is less cinematic-ish, but that doesn't mean there's not less cute little details in there. But that was like the most normal feeling intro out of all the intros, for sure. I think I still agree with that, but it's still a banger.
I really like that zipper effect.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a thing for like that character. Because,
it's him.
Like, that's like
it's him.
It didn't affect anything else on the screen, so it wasn't just a design choice. That's like a thing.
That's fair, actually. That's a, you know, because like again, if it was a design choice, the zipper would have like changed the whole screen a little bit. It would have been a nice transition, but like the fact that it was him signifies that like it is his ability. I wonder if we knew beforehand like what the stands actually were, or like, because later on we don't. It's weird because like they use stands, but they also use abilities, and sometimes stands are just the abilities, and sometimes like you can use the ability without the stand. Like there's a lot more layers with it, you know. So there was no way of us knowing exactly what the fuck is happening.
I think I was right about the bullets earlier, because the guy was shooting the gun and the little guys jumped out. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I love this show.
I'm in.
We are not in. We are not in. They love using people that like they trap us. Okay, we no longer, we just say everybody's cute and we move on with our day. We are no longer in. Oh, this is that scene. This is an important scene. It looks fucking random as shit, but if you know what's happening there, that's his like. I forgot what it was actually called, but like almost like the future telling, right? But only through his hair. Yep, and there's Diavolo.
That guy's pretty cool.
He is. I love him.
All right, here we
go. Yeah.
Rimane solo il risultato che voi sarete distrutti.
And like the opera to the Hosanna. They elevate this shit. Oh, he's looking through his hair too. Jeez.
Esiste solo per me. Puoi cantare canzoni di tristezza nel mondo senza tempo.
Yep. What a crazy time ability. And the fact that they keep using different time abilities as well in the show, and like how fucking strong they are. You know, because we had like, all right, we had Dio. We had Dio's time ability. We had Diavolo's time ability. We also had Pucci's time ability. Like, why? Was Diavolo directly connected to Dio and Abbacchio? Because at least Pucci like kind of is associated. Pucci. We're not having a conversation about that, man. But I don't know. It's just kind of interesting that like every time there's like a really strong power, it's time. It's always time.
Lots of questions.
Yeah.
Lots of questions. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. This is this character is sick looking.
Yes.
All right.
He is one of my favorite characters for sure. It's hard. God, it's gonna be one hell of a tier list if I have to fucking choose between other people. But like, Diavolo is such a sick design, man. I fucking loved it. Loved it so much. I want to go back and I want to rewatch that part of the whole show. But like, I just want to understand him more because we got like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of his backstory. But I'm like, it's got to be so much more complicated than that, you know?
That's a cool ass guy right there.
It
All
is.
right. But like, is the blonde guy the villain?
No,
Because I thought he looked like the other guy that kicked the dog, which
he is. It was a very quick like. This was one of like. You are a bastard son. Wait. You're a Dio bastard son. Huh. That's associated with part 6 because that's what like. That's what Pucci's whole thing was like, collecting like the children in a way, like, right? I didn't associate that. Interesting. Huh. We're gonna have to talk about that. Not right now, because that's a very potentially complicated conversation.
thought was the villain. So is he the main villain? Is he the main villain?
No.
It's the blonde guy.
He's not the main villain. He's a good guy, but he's in the mob.
This guy's like a dark entity, like a god or like a demigod or something like that.
That guy's bipolar.
He's like, you want to destroy things? I can give you the power to destroy things. Blah 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 blah. And so like he's like the big villain, and he's like the villain. And it's kind of cool that like,
well, kinda. Not well. The mob is good. The mob is not good. Yeah.
They so like the last intro, the same one but the last one, with the glitch that we picked out, it just happened. But this one we almost went inside the glitch. So I wonder if this technically existed in the show. I'm trying to verbulate. I'm trying to describe my thought process. Yeah. Like that glitch was still there. So is this what happened inside that glitch, or is this just afterwards?
Yes. That's exactly what happened, and that's kind of how it works, is because the glitch happened, and this is what happened inside the glitch, because he still operates the same as the time, but the time it does not exist for them any longer. Right? I believe it was like 7 seconds, and he basically just, it just like you cut it out of the timeline, and everybody else, like you're where you would have been, whatever he wanted to do in that 7 seconds, he can do in that 7 seconds. But like it also like you have to like follow like fate, or I think there was something like that too. Like there was a path that was going to be followed. We'll leave it at that.
That's
yeah.
That was fun. I like that one a lot.
Oh, well, we're gonna do it again. We have 3 or 4 of these, I think.
A third one?
Yeah. A third one.
I'm in.
We are not in. You can't keep saying that. We cannot be in. We're gonna get in trouble, and I'm gonna get canceled. I'm not even a big YouTuber yet. I can't get canceled yet. I'm not cancelables yet. All right.
All right, we have the glitch here.
Yep.
It hurts my heart when that happens.
It hurts my heart.
Okay. No, this is the same.
So I guess I was confused with like how like between the Doppio and Diavolo, because I'm not connecting that like, hey, they're the same person, and when they change personalities, he fucking gets yoked out of his mind instead of Twink.
Yeah, all that remains in the end is where you all perish. So I feel like maybe he went to go give this guy eternal power. He's like, I'll help you, but we're gonna end the world. He's like, I don't want to end the world. I just want to fuck up this JoJo guy. So then he like JoJo, maybe this guy end up working.
Although I appreciate this new storyline we're making, it is definitely the farthest from the truth.
Oh. This is trivia. This is trivia.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're going back in time.
Yep. Oh, and this is the introduction of like the I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's with the half arrow, and you insert it, and then you become a god, basically.
Wait.
What? What'd you
That's not JoJo, is it? Because
it
has
is
a fast punch, and maybe that's just a thing they do.
I mean, it is, but it's also JoJo. It's another JoJo.
All right, we only got a few minutes left, everybody.
Oh, we're almost done already.
I like the artwork a lot. It feels very like punk-esque.
It is actually very punk-esque. You know, and that is kind of the vibe of the group. They are a bunch of punks. I mean, they're in jail, but like they're very much like they do whatever the fuck they're very punky. Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we got some ladies.
Yes. Oh. FF. Oh, I miss the girls. Oh, fuck that kid. I can't stand up. Oh, what weather report? Oh, what a good part. I love the whole show, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm actually surprised I didn't notice the other JoJo in the background. You know, because like it's still a pretty important detail. And honestly, I thought Hermes was gonna have so much more screen time based off these intros than what she was actually given.
One thing I really just noticed is that I think all the JoJos have the star on the back.
They do.
I think she's the JoJo.
She is.
And she has a star. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't see any guy that looked anything remotely close to JoJo, but it's a JoJo event.
Well, there was an actual JoJo on the screen a few seconds ago, but no, you are correct though.
Sure. So this is either an alternate universe or a relative, or well, I guess that's the only two options, right? I also wanted to say too that like this is one of the only animes that like I really enjoy all the intros for different reasons.
Yeah,
like there's animes.
It's the same reason we love the show too. Like loving all the parts and all the JoJos and all the villains in different ways, right?
Like, oh, those are all like really like they're all like the same kind of intro, but it's like it's a good intro, but it's all like the same type. These are like every single one of these intros is vastly different, and they're all bops.
They are. They are. Oh, there was only one version of that one? I guess this is the one that changes. And this one has like the was that lion or
I just can't win.
I can't win. You can't.
Wait, no, that's JoJo.
Okay, so we did notice him. Okay. Yeah. At first glance, it's a little crazy. Oh, it's a picture of him in there.
We'll figure it out. Oh?
Yeah.
Lover?
No.
Father?
Yes.
Brother?
No. We got there, and then we also did not get there.
That would be cool. I'm
What?
just saying, like, if like it was the anime is about one show, and then like the main character gets like hospitalized, and then it goes to like the person that was in the show, kind of, and they become the main character.
It's not far off, but it's pretty much the same concept that the entire like each part follows, which is again something I really love about the show.
It's kind of cool idea.
It's gotta be such a risk to have a show like that, though. You know, because like people get so attached to the main characters. You know, like even though like I love Demon Slayer, and like I feel like no one could replace my Tanjiro. I love Tanjiro. So if like there was like each part like or each season was a different Tanjiro, I'd be like, no, fuck that guy. You know, but like so when JoJo's was first coming out, like, I don't know if, like, it's almost like a new Doctor Who, where you're like, who the fuck are we gonna get this time? What's their personality gonna be like? Is that gonna be me for part 7? Potentially. I'm very excited to see who my JoJo is actually gonna be like.
The time guy again, right? Is that what that was?
That's a different guy.
Gun. You look like...
I remember this bit, and I remember, and I still feel like the persona of what or at least the idea of Emporio that I get from watching this intro is the same exact personality that he is in the show too.
This dude did not look like he should be using a good gun, man.
No.
Look at this dude.
No. He is straight panicking.
Who gave this dude a gun?
He's a yoked like 8-year-old, and he has a fucking pistol and drives vehicles. It's complicated. The fuck was that?
He should not be using that shit. We got melon head.
Melonhead, don't disrespect her like that. I loved FF. I love Jolyne so much. I think I love Jolyne is just because like she is a less chill version of her father, which is a really weird thing to say because her father's definitely not chill whatsoever, but she's like more confrontational, more vocal. She just comes off more aggressive, and I love that for her.
Yep, time. Yep, here. Oh.
Yeah. I understand. It's a lot more. It's complicated. I did want to go back real quick because this guy did pop up for a second. Farther. So okay, so that's just him. Okay, because it came up real quick, and I'm like, wait, was that Pucci? It was. And then she was like, oh, Joseph, all the JoJo's, yeah.
Are those all the JoJo's?
That's all the JoJo's.
And they all came back to fight this villain?
Not really.
Just give me a few frames. All right, so we have girl JoJo. So the blonde guy was JoJo.
He is.
So he's not.
He's JoJo adjacent. Adjacent. Sorry.
Not the villain guy. He's a JoJo.
He is.
Okay. And then we have. Yeah. Did I break it?
You did.
That was the JoJo that was with the guy in the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the first JoJo.
Nope. Joseph.
Oh wait, no.
That's
the first JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first JoJo, and this is the second JoJo.
Yeah.
Are they related?
They all are related to some capacity, and some are older than others. Well, all of them are older than others, but you know what I mean. Like again, the Josuke Jotaro thing is hilarious to me. How fucking crazy was this? You know, the whole timeline and stuff, like, she's the last of the JoJo bloodline, technically, because supposedly, Part 7 starts in, like, a whole separate universe, which, again, we're not going to get into that conversation because, again, at the end of this part, it was a whole separate universe, and it could have just been a whole separate universe, but I digress, and I probably will maybe learn in the show or maybe not learn, and it's just like, nope, not going to be associated at all, just in case, so there's no loose ends whatsoever, which, hey, sometimes you want the freshest start as possible, and that's how you fucking get it. You're like, even though it's a brand new universe, the universe was still started by the situation. So that means there is some kind of connectivity. But in order to disconnect that, cannot be associated. Which is, if that's what he wants, and he's made this so far, and I love this, that's totally okay.
Sick.
Yep.
Oh, I guess we're done.
We are done. I guess we're over. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction to my reaction of JoJo's intros. If you want me to react to like the 1 second parts and the outros again, you know I fucking will. I love JoJo's anything, all right? We're going to be talking about more JoJo stuff like on stream and do the tier list and stuff at some point. But I just like... I loved it so much. If you guys want to watch my reaction to it, the whole thing's on YouTube technically with the cuts and stuff if you just want to see my reactions to the major points, but otherwise like on Patreon, the whole thing is on there, and I made it so you can get a week free trial, and it's on like the $5 tier and all that stuff. There's a lot of fucking JoJo's on Patreon, so if you like this and you want to see my reaction, consider coming over there and supporting me, all right? I loved it so much, but if you guys want more stuff on YouTube for the other reactions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. I still enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. It might be a little weird, but I had a great time with it. Subscribe to Madables for more reaction content. See ya.